let's move to our next presentation by Vishwanath Raman, who is the Group CIO with India Cements. To give you a background, career more than 25 years of experience with around 2 decades with financial service industry. He is currently the Group CIO for India Cement, and prior to this, he has worked with leading organizations CTO for 𝗕𝗂𝗡 𝗔𝗵𝗅 Capital and 𝗓𝗓𝗡 𝗔𝗓𝗃 Securities in Mumbai. Can we have Vishwanath Raman with big round of applause, please?
Good morning. Are you able to hear? Good. So I prefer not to go with PPT. That's how I have grown. Okay, I hate PPT in the boardroom also, but that's an unfortunate part that we have to first make it and then present it. Okay, that I have done it to an extent, but I will emphasize on certain things on CIO top priority, business and IT alignment. Okay, so one of the question madam asked about what is the role of CTO and CIO, how you define. Okay, I'll tell you, when I was there in financial services, okay, I was a CTO. Okay, most of the work, when the crisis come, only CTO is remembered. Okay, infrastructure, there is a problem, CTO. Okay, so you become more like a manager infrastructure, no CTO. There, that role is manager infrastructure, because you have to put your efforts on your day-to-day operations to make it successful. There also you have more bigger role of sitting in the management, giving explanation why the system went down and all those things. But now I have a different role altogether. Okay, the current scenario, I'll tell you, I am the CIO of India Cements, altogether a manufacturing company. Okay, nothing big on investments. If they do investments, they do big on machineries and all those things. Technology, chalta hai, it's going fine, very good. But I am also a CIO of Chennai Super Kings. Okay, you know how they are growing. We have grown from CSK to JSK. Okay, a lot of people don't know what is JSK. It's Johannesburg Super Kings. We call it Jai Shri Krishna. Okay, and I'm sorry if I have been jovial, because I want to make it more engaging session rather than having PPT session. Then we have Texas Super King also. By the end of this year, maybe next year, we will have 2 more coming on this thing. But I'll tell you the role of CIO in India Cements. Okay, challenging. Okay, because the business doesn't understand technology. They know only they have settled in their life, whole life with an ERP. I like what Rajin told about any changes in ERP. I'm surprised that he has told me 9 to 12 months. I am telling you, for 2 years, we have not been doing anything. I don't know what to do, how to do. When we go to the vendor, he comes with a big cost, which is equivalent to doing a business itself. We drop it. Some of the business initiatives, we have dropped it because the cost of SAP was so high, we decided no, not to do. That is challenging. For me, that is more challenging, saying that how do we build a middleware? Okay, and the more challenging, I'm coming back to the middleware, is the knowledge of the team itself. For 20 years, 25 years, I've been surprised how can employees sit in that same role, doing the same work for last 25 years. ERP, click this, click this, click this, job done, go home, enjoy. And ERP technically for sustainability and scalability point of view, it is good. It doesn't go down. That's one part which I always respect Oracle for not going down for any of these things. But on the other side, when I was there in financial services, 𝗓𝗓𝗡 𝗵𝗔 Group invested heavily onto Microsoft product. Invite problem for ourselves itself. So we invite problem for ourselves, saying that, oh, if this gone down, oh, there is some problem with Microsoft. This gone down, or some other problem with Microsoft. So we have all excuses to Microsoft, blame Microsoft for poor development, poor execution and all those things, blame the vendor. But here, at least I am happy that there is no downtime. So we have a lot of time of thinking what to do, how to do, and make a middleware to ensure that this is sustainable for business to grow. Challenging, but as Rajin told, we also started with a lot of AI invested on a lot of AI, financially not invested. We try to buy the company itself and have that company of our own, because our competitors are very big. Ultratech, very big company. Then we have Ramco, we have Chettinad, we have small guys also growing now. It's a very profitable business, I feel, but risk also. This type of rains start raining every day, every corner, then we have a trouble of selling the cement business itself. But very competitive and very structured. I'm telling you, it's a very structured business model. You know, when we talk about CIO, we speak about all the CIOs of all the cement units sit together and tell what problem we are facing. No one talks about what we are doing it, because everyone does the same thing. Ek ERP, what will you do? You have only one ERP, you have only one order management system, nothing beyond that. What you do is your middleware. You build your API layer. You build your no code, low code, you build your BI tools. Lot of things I have done when it comes to Power Apps. One of the best for the employee who wants to grow but has not able to learn anything financially or in company. But I'm telling you, it's the best tool for training your employees. That's the best way of growing your business in a specific. Take one function, build that function. I'm telling you, is the best way to grow. If you want to continue your legacy forever like that, you continue that, you build a middleware and start building it. But that role, what I'm managing is very, very complicated. But when it comes to CSK, okay, it's altogether different. It's more of a service. Here it is B2B, and there I have B2C. I have to ensure that I am on toes, to ensure that I do the changes on my app. Every now and then, every hour, there is a requirement which comes from businesses saying that no, this I feel is not good. This is the way we should run. It's so challenging to manage CSO, which is Chief Sales Officer, CMO, Chief Marketing Officer, and the biggest challenge, okay, the Ravana of all these things is the CFO. Okay, cost, okay, you have to ensure that all these things, okay, like the 3-click, 2-click, 1-click, voice over. Now mobile is, I feel that it is going in one this thing. Now everyone is starting, oh, can I order anything on voice over my watch? Because I'm driving, I can't use my mobile. Can I do trade or book an order using my watch? All those things have started coming now. Okay, so when I handle this role, it becomes very challenging when you become a CIO of a company which is new form and have so much of technology requirement, and there is one which is legacy. Some of the things I have drafted in whatever I told, it's all there in simple English. Strategic alignment, customer centricity, and cost efficiency. I put this into 3 buckets. Strategic alignment for the CIOs, the CEOs, customer centric approach, CSOs and CMOs, and the cost efficiency is for Mr. CFO. So some part of the innovation, okay, what new you are going to bring as a technology and as a customer. Most of the people there, is it available in the market? Are we new? If it is available in the market, what is their run rate? Are they doing better? If they are doing better, why have you not adopted? Why are you late? Okay, so those type of questions you have to answer. Data analytics, yes. Like Mukesh Ambani told, data is the next oil. So you have to have that, start building data in some structured format, because without that, I think we all will fail. Today or tomorrow we'll fail. Data has to be there. And then you do all your analytics, you should know your customer the better way. Security and compliance, yes, that is, I think, that is the utmost priority. Most of the CEOs or the management doesn't understand the security. जब तक चल रहा है चलने दो, not to invest. That is the only failure we all have faced, and that is the biggest challenge. I think we should invest our time, at least 70% of the time, on security, and at least keep 30% of your budget for security. Most of the time we have not done it. As a CIO, I'm telling you, it's my earnest request to everyone, give your time for security, because that is very important. I will keep my focus only on this. But this is one thing which I feel we all have miserable pain. The talent management. You have to ensure that you take your time, sit with your HR, and ensure that your people, your resources are trained. Otherwise, they will get better job, they will move out. Okay, that crisis in India is still not happened, but I'm telling you, if you don't train your people, this crisis will start. Not today, maybe after a decade. That's one thing which I feel that you should put your 40% of your time on ensuring that you have good talent and you have retaining them. I'll keep myself only for this. If you have any questions, please ask me. Restrain from asking anything about CSK. A lot of people, they ask me, will you get World Cup tickets, sir? I am also doing that work. Any questions, please? Yes.
Thank you. It's a pretty interesting session and keeping it real. My name is Sunil Manvikar. I work for Iron Mountain, where is the director for digital transformation. So one of the aspects you did mention was about building the ecosystem and building the middleware, right, and expanding the middleware. Given that in your industry you have varied set of vendors, suppliers, and all of that, and that's an area where the standardization is very, very difficult, right? So wanted to get your sense on some of your approach or challenges around how do you go about doing it, because I think this could be relevant for many more of us. Thank you.
Good question. I'm sorry, I have not come to that level where I'm talking about, because that normally what we do is to first focus on customers. Okay, they are part of internal customers, so not focusing much, because that is one thing which is running successfully, because you don't have in millions or maybe thousands, it is in hundreds. Those level of people are very less. So we will have to still focus on that, and we are still understanding how to ensure that we make some standardization on that. But our focus on middleware or our focus on any development is focusing only on B2B, B2C. As of now, we have not got into our own internal processes and all those things. Internal processes, we are doing it. We have a team who is working closely with all the functions. But to be very frank, we are not done it. Thank you. Anything else?
Any other questions?
Yeah, no, gentlemen.
Yeah. Hi, sir. Jasbir here from GSK. I have a question around the interesting role that you play in the as a CIO in B2B and the B2C space, and what is the most challenging aspect of this, managing between the two?
See, B2C is always a challenging, and that too service is always a challenging. Okay, service industry is always a challenge, because you don't know what level of customer will ask you and what is that you have to do it. Okay, you would have at least, I'm telling you, one organization will have one legacy system which you have to touch. Okay, And you always be scared of doing that changes because we don't know what will happen. But that is one thing I personally feel that serving a B2C is difficult than serving a B2B. B2B is very, see, I'm telling you, I have personally visited a lot of distributors. It is not my role. But I personally visit is when I'm building something, I'm building it for him. I can't build something based on my CSO and CMO talking because he will have a different angle. The users who are, I'll tell you, we wanted to build everything on apps. Okay, mobile app, build a mobile app and all those things. We took some 40 distributors, big distributors of India Cements. We took them to Goa. We gave them one day, enjoy your day. And the other half a day, we told, this is what we are trying to build. And this is what is proof of concept. Tell us what is that you are expecting. He is telling, will it work? See the level of people. He is telling, he is asking, will it work on mobile? Which version of mobile? Okay. Proof of concept has not even designed that it will work on version 8 of Android and all those things. But they are talking about Android 6, Android 7, Android 8 and all those things. Then I asked, one of the guy was very smart guy. He's based out of Mumbai. Mumbaiers are always, he asked me one thing, said, why are you building all these things in app? Why don't you give it on WhatsApp? Okay. We went to the boardroom. We designed completely. We decided we will not go with any app. We'll build everything on WhatsApp. And today my 90% of order, which is my cement ordering, is happening through WhatsApp. People are not using my app. They're telling me, who is bothered about that? Too, I made it so flexible in the app. They told, no, we don't want it. This WhatsApp is better. So I'm telling you, the B2B customers are also now feeling the heat, saying that yes, technology is WhatsApp, nothing else. Easy for me to do it because I integrated WhatsApp, integrated with Insta, Facebook. So all this ad and all those things started happening. For me, it was very easy. Instead of building one power app or something like that on my mobile and all those things, life is easy for me on WhatsApp. So technology wise, I'm still telling you services, expectations are more, okay. And that expectation is, you have to fulfill that at every level. It's not only app. We talk about if he calls your call center, how trained your people are to respond back. We have put bot. Because normally we tell it our call center is open from 9 to 6. Okay, the guy will call only at 7 and tell boss no one is there to pick up the call. Okay, so there is a bot. So you have to train your bot to ensure that he answers. Some of the bots give some answers we don't even know in which language it is. But we have to ensure that you train the bot. Okay, we talk about AI and all those things. India still has to mature well. Okay, how to use. Okay, what to make is very easy to do it, but how to use is something which is we are still struggling, scratching our heads how to use it. Okay, now I personally interacted with at least 30 to 40 AI vendors who have been pushing, saying that please see our generative AI and all those things. But I'm telling you, we have been struggling. Focus only on, if you are from service industry, focus on what my customer needs. Do one session with your customer rather than your internal customers. I'm telling you, your eyes will, you will have a thought process altogether different. I've been doing for CSK, I'm telling you, we have made at least 7,000 to 10,000 CSK fans. All at the age of 14 to 18 and all those people. And their technology knowledge is amazing, I'm telling you. We are going somewhere, we are going altogether different level. Anything else?
Okay, sir. I think we are done with
Thank
our
you.
time.